A couple minutes after the video, he is now clothed with socks. You can't see his socks. You can't see the socks. Welcome to Elizabeth Central. So excuse my visual look and my attire because I have like PJs on pretty much. My little one's sleeping there. But I just wanted to come on and give a little speech on what I've learned yesterday from my eldest. And it was really not eye-opening, but it was just a reminder of me raising an amazing child. Now, I wish I can take credit of why she's amazing, but in general I can't. It's her personality. She's mature. Like there's children her age that don't act the way she acts. And of course she has her childish moments, but nevertheless, I'm proud of this little girl. She's gone through so much during her little 8 years of life. And I'm just amazed, like every day I'm amazed, and sometimes I'm even more reminded of it, and I'm happy to be her mom. I feel special. I feel thankful for the Lord for giving me this opportunity, and it's nice to have a reminder of why I should be that better role model for her. So nevertheless, let me get back to the story. So it turns out I pick up my daughter and she's like, hey mom, so guess what? So-and-so doesn't talk to me anymore. I've seen her hanging around with my old best friend. And for some reason, I wish she would talk to me too. Like, it's fine if she talks to her other friend, but why is she acting different with me? I feel like they're talking about me. And it just makes me, I'm confused. She's like, it makes me feel confused about the whole thing. And I just wanted to tell you about it and express it. But at the end of the day, I'm not sad because I am just being myself. I know I'm a great friend. And if somebody doesn't want to be my friend, well, I guess it's okay. She's like, I have other friends as well, so I should be fine. She's like, but I don't know, it's just crazy. I don't know why people can't be friends with everybody. And I was just like, wow, like, you know, like you took all the words out of my mouth. Yeah, what you said, that's what I felt like saying. But I was like, yeah, baby. I was like, well, I'm glad that, you know, you're being calm and collective about it. You're not being, you know, that jealous person. But overall, later on, she'll realize, like, hey, Mary Jane's not bad, and I can talk to her too. And if she doesn't, it's fine. It's her loss. But like you mentioned, you're a great person. You know that you're genuine, and you have other friends. Sometimes you're going to lose friends, and you learned this in the past. She's like, yeah, I know. She's like, but I just feel like it shouldn't be that way. I'm like, it is what it is. Life is life. But that conversation in general was like, wow, like I have a daughter that knows how to act. Like, for the most part, I know in the past, I've seen kids cry, like, oh, they don't want to play with me, oh, they don't want to talk to me, and they'll just cry. But what I know, and what I've witnessed yesterday, is that my daughter understands the value of herself. She understands that not everyone is going to be appreciative of who she is or how she's the way she is. And it's okay. But she also knows that there's always going to be people around her that love her and care for her. And there's going to be moments where she probably feels sad and depressed and alone. But overall, she can always turn to her left and to her right and be like, you know what? I got this. Like, I'm not alone. And she's just so mature, and it puts me in a perspective. It's like, wow, like, I can't go around being senseless to every movement that I make. I need to be mature enough to be an adult and to be a parent and understand that I have little ones looking up to me as a role model. Whether it's him, like, I'm sure he's going to look up to his dad even more because, you know, male and male. But I'm sure he's going to see me and view me as a role model, as my daughter already does. When they go into relationships, when they get into a relationship, I don't want them to be like, oh, like, my mom's lazy and doesn't do crap at home. So that's what I need in my partner. Because it's okay. Because I grew up and seen this my whole life. Like, laziness, doesn't work, doesn't have goals, doesn't achieve and accomplish anything in life. And it's just pessimistic the whole time. So in general, I think it's just something, oh, somebody woke up, that we need to consider when we're parents. And even again, if you're not a parent, remember that there's always siblings that you can have, neighbors, nieces and nephews. Somebody's always going to look up to you, and you always have to perform and be the best that you can be, and be true to yourself. You don't want to go and be like everybody else. If that's not the real you, then you're not living your best life. You're just being fake to yourself, and that's not what you want. It's the same. I love you, papash. Ay, mamuash. You my mamuash? You my mamuash? Okay. So yeah, so being true to yourself, being healthy, that's something you have to do as well, because you can't have the same routine all the time. Like, for me, it's always work, home, and it gets depressing. Like, you will have those moments where you're depressed in life, and you have to keep pushing. You have to push for your kids, for anybody, the person that you are a role model to. You need to push for them, if not for yourself. You need to get out of the routine. For me, like, getting out of the routine is hitting up the gym once in a while. Max that I do is 3 times a week. I wish I did more than that, but I really don't. And minimum that I do is once a week. Walking the dog is something. The kids enjoy it. They like the outdoors. Going to the park when we have days off together, my boyfriend and I, with the kids, the swings. Smile. You're so handsome, my loves. He's so handsome. Yes, you are. So, I don't know, reading, that's another thing. Like, reading, being able to take your mind, sorry guys, take your mind out of that real life, putting yourself in a different place. You get to escape reality. I think that's more healthier than turning to alcohol and drugs. Nevertheless, that hasn't been my struggle. I thank the Lord, and I knock on my coconut because I don't have wood around me, but I hope I don't have to struggle with that. I think what's helpful is that in my past I've seen it. I've seen drug abuse. And it's just helped me not want to turn to that. Nevertheless, we all have our struggles, our difficulties. And keep on pushing, guys. Like, keep pushing. You got this. That's pretty much it. I don't want to keep rambling because I feel like I'm getting off topic, which initially was about my daughter, and I'm so proud of her. And being her role model. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. Bye.